Good morning, guys, and welcome back to another vlog. So it's been a minute since I've done a focused day in the life of a project manager, so I figured today would be the perfect time to bring you guys along for a day in the life. If you guys are new here, my name is Ulyssia. I share my life as a remote project manager and a full-time work from home mom. So if you're interested in lifestyle vlogs, I would love for you to hit subscribe, and I do try to sprinkle in PM and career tips here and there in my vlogs. So I would love for you to join the family. But it is now 11:21 and I actually just finished 3 calls this morning. The first call today was regarding a new project that I was recently assigned to with another PM. So we are co-leading this project together. And since we are in the initiation phase of the project, we're just trying to basically get an understanding of the project and to make sure that we involve all the right stakeholders. We actually have a kickoff call scheduled tomorrow, so we are basically preparing for that kickoff meeting for tomorrow. We already have a project charter approved by our sponsor and our executive lead for the business. Normally, when we start a new project, in the ideal world, it would be nice if when they come to the PSO with a request for a project manager that they will have the project charter already filled out and completed for us. However, for the most part, the PMs on our team normally have to go through and create the charter themselves. So that's what we did last week. We have our charter already completed and we did receive approval, as I mentioned earlier. So now we are ready to start a kickoff call with our broader team to get this project officially kicked off and ready to go. I would personally recommend when starting a new project, instead of jumping right into a kickoff call with the broader team, that you have a few discovery calls prior to that so that you can get a basic understanding of what the project is, who should be involved, and all those little nuanced things that you need to know as a PM before you present to the broader team, and so that you make sure that there's no duplication of work in terms of teams that may have already started work before you came on to support the initiative that the business is requesting a PM for. With that being said, I'm actually about to jump on another meeting for this project in about 4 minutes to discuss mobile units. I work in healthcare, so for our specific industry in our company, whenever we have a patient that does not have any facilities near them that they can go to be seen, we send out mobile units to their area. And we are basically trying to get our end-to-end process documented for mobile units. So I'm meeting with one of the managers that actually oversees the mobile units to give us a little more background on the mobile units that are available and what specialties that they support. So I'm really interested to see how this call goes and to just learn more about our mobile units. We do have quite a few projects that involve mobile units because it's a huge investment. As you can imagine, it's a mobile unit. It's basically like a trailer that has all the equipment that you would possibly need to see patients, but they are very expensive to keep maintained. So yeah, there's a lot of senior leaders that are involved in this project simply because of the investment that is involved with each mobile unit to be maintained, as mentioned. So I'm going to go ahead and hop on this call. After this call, I'll come back and talk to you guys a little about how I structure my day as a project manager, especially since I am now on a 4-day work week. So I have a lot to catch you guys up on because I haven't done a dedicated PM video in a while. So let me get ready to hop on this call and I'll come back and check in with you guys in a little. So that call actually went very well. It was a very knowledgeable call. We're able to get a different perspective from someone that's on the clinical operations side to help us get like a more understanding of why this project is so important in terms of making sure that we have our processes documented and we know who's doing what in terms of mobile unit operations. So I'm really happy with that. Like I mentioned earlier today, we do have our kickoff call scheduled for tomorrow. But since it is a little after 1 o'clock, I had to step away from the computer for like an hour or two to take my daughter to an appointment. So I'm going to go and do that. And then I'm going to go home and finish working. I'm back home and that appointment went a little bit longer than I expected, not to mention it was storming. so it got caught in rain. I'm happy that I left my vlogging camera at home because I would have been very upset that it would have been damaged because it was raining that hard. But it is kind of late in the day. It is now 4 o'clock. So what I'm going to do is continue working on my kickoff deck for the project that I discussed earlier, but there's also a second project that I started around the same time with the other PM as well. So we still need to get our project charter finalized. So I'm going to go ahead and work on that while I have a couple hours to make up. But in terms of structuring my day, now that I only have a 4-day work week, I typically use my Monday morning. So I'll use a 2-hour block to get caught up on emails from Thursday evening up until Monday. And I usually try to do all important project meetings like towards the middle of my days. That way the last 2 hours of my day are also used for admin tasks. And because we do send out weekly status reports, those would normally go out on Fridays to our project teams and project sponsors. However, because I'm no longer working on Fridays, those have to be sent out on Thursdays. So I blocked off my entire Thursday afternoon from noon until 6 o'clock for admin time. Of course, if someone really needs to schedule a meeting with me, I will allow them to book over that time. But that 5-hour block is used for admin tasks only. Of course, if someone needs to book me for any quick meetings, I will allow them to book over that time. But for the most part, any meetings that I'm facilitating, I try to avoid that time block so that I have enough time on my Thursday afternoons to get all of my status reports out the door, and I have all of my project schedules updated in Workfront, and I can get all the admin tasks completed that I wasn't able to complete during the week. And so far, that has been a lifesaver, especially knowing that I have a consolidated week now. I did a test run last week because, again, that was my first week with this schedule, and that actually worked very well for me. That first week of doing the 4x10 schedule, I was actually very busy. I had meetings back to back for pretty much every day that week. This week is a little bit slower, so I'm happy about that. But yeah, that's basically how I structure my days. I use my morning to get prepared for the day, and on Thursdays I have the entire afternoon blocked off for admin tasks. That way, if a lot of meetings come up during the week, which sometimes that does happen, I have plenty of time to get caught up and send meeting notes and whatever materials I need to send to the project team. I can do that. I would actually have time to focus on that. We're finally done working. It is now 7:09. So I didn't really have to do a full 2 hours because I didn't even factor in my lunch break, taking an hour for lunch. So I stayed an extra hour, which is until 7 o'clock. So now I'm going to go ahead and get dinner ready. And I need to figure out if I'm going to go for a walk. It looks like it's going to rain actually. But I really wanted to go out for a walk today because I've been slacking when it comes to getting my steps in. So why is he on the roof? Weird. Gotta hurry up. But judging by the sky, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do a walk outside today because it's about to storm a little. So I think after I'm done cooking dinner, I'm just going to do a Grow with Joe walk out in the house and possibly do some weights. I don't really know yet. One of the things about working from home that kind of sucks is sometimes you're just like in front of the computer all day that you don't really get up to get your steps in. So I'm trying to be more aware that I've been sitting at the computer for too long and it's time for me to get up and go for a walk. My goal for this month, starting from today, is to get my 6K steps in. That was one of the goals that I set for my monthly goals, is to get that amount in. I honestly haven't been able to close my rings for the first 2 weeks of this month, but we're trying to change that because there's no excuse as to why I'm not getting my steps in. So starting today, we're going to get that done. But let me know down in the comments if you guys have any specific questions regarding project management that you would like for me to discuss in these vlogs. I think moving forward, I'm going to try to incorporate a little more PM tips and career tips, as mentioned, throughout my vlogs, and to also show you guys more realistic days in the life as a project manager, because I realized that I've been focusing a lot more on like lifestyle type content, but I really want to get back into showing you guys what it's like on a daily basis of being a PM. So let me know down in the comments what you guys think, anything you want me to share. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get dinner started and call it a night.
Mommy, now.
Nope, not right now.
But come now.
I thought, Leah? Get down, Jelani, get down. Now, get down. So tonight for dinner, we're keeping things very simple. I normally would make my own Alfredo sauce, but I'm being lazy today, if I'm being honest. And it's kind of late. It's already like after 7, so I need to get dinner started as soon as possible. So I'm going to use the Rio's Alfredo sauce. So I'm just going to make some shrimp Alfredo with broccoli. And then I'm going to do some garlic knots. And then after I'm done making dinner, I'm going to do a quick workout and call it a night. Like, today was a very productive day. I got a lot of stuff done, but I can't end this night without doing a quick workout. So I'm going to try to get all of this done and to get this video up for you guys tomorrow. So you guys are actually getting this video in real time. I normally don't film a video, edit it the same day, and get it up the next day, but I love you guys that much, so I'm going to do that today. But anyways, let me finish cooking dinner. So if you guys like this video, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up and hit subscribe down below if you haven't already. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.